YouTube. Right. So you can't do YouTube on the phone because it shuts it off. Okay, so we're back in business. All right, then. All right, so here we sit. It's fine. Ashe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tap the screen, interact, show me if you're here, say hello, where are we at? Talk to me. Kind of thinking, should I roll this window up? Because it sure is going in more air. Should we roll the window up? Ashe, 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 welcome. How are we? The energy is intense right now. You need to give yourself grace and time and realize that some of the energy you are toting around right now is not even yours. If you are feeling massively frustrated right now and you don't have any reason to be, like you don't know where it's coming from, it's the energies around you. It's not yours. Tap the screen, interact, say hello, show support, help me help you. Anywho, I am on Instagram right now and YouTube, streaming simultaneously, FYI. Freddy, 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 Freddy. My dog likes bees. Something flies in the car, he goes after it. And then he makes mess everywhere. Reached limit of copyright music in live video. What? What? Oh my God. I don't even, okay. These apps are fun. All right. Learn as we go. Learn as we go. Ashe, greetings. Welcome. What am I about? I am about truth. You have a question about your health, your mental, physical, emotional. You can heal all that, you know. You're not broken. You're just ignorant. You're just ignorant and you've been lied to. You've been imprisoned and you've been enslaved and you believe. Hey, baby. Yes, I am good. Hey, you're in Washington? So am I. Where are you at in Washington? Because I will be heading down south next month. But where are you at right now? For some reason, I thought you were in Washington, Knights Rider. I don't know why that came up. That's very strange. It's like I saw Washington, and I'm like, oh, you're in Washington? You didn't say that, but okay. Yes, everything is great. Hi, how are you? Welcome. So, yes, I've been in my car for a minute. We moved into the car May 1st. Let's backtrack for the ones that don't know what's going on or have never met me. Hi, I'm you and you're me. I'm just in a different level and a different body at this point. Different state of perception and consciousness. At the end of the day, we are all fragments of infinite, but how'd I digress? Anyway, me, I am in year 9 of my accountability journey, my healing journey, as you call it, or awareness, or whatever. I say I took the pill, finally. I gained the key to open the door. I need to figure out what to call our healing journeys, because not for nothing, I feel like the Matrix really kind of just overused all titles and wording, and our ascension journey. The butterfly journey or the ascension journey? What should we call it? The butterfly journey or the ascension journey? Maybe the ascension journey? Still guess I gotta work on that. Anyway, where was I? So, 9 years ago when I put alcohol down, I never thought that I would come into 100% holistic and that the string would keep going. And here I sit and I am right where I should be in a way of healing and awareness. Because there is no race, there is no competition. This is the game. And time is an illusion. It is you unbreaking out of the levels, the veils, the indoctrination, and the chemicals. We have to heal our body. Healing is continuous to a point of you having to learn the lessons, right? And keeping your body well as an armor and in its nutrition, being taken care of. Other than that, healing is not continuous. You step out of your ego and gain emotional intelligence and you level up your consciousness. That is not continuous. That is linear, and you get to transcend and ascend. That is the goal of this game. You have a free will to make a choice. It's never been choices. It's always been a choice. Play the game or be played. Basically, stay complacent or break free. What do you want to do? Both are hard. Neither are easy, just FYI. One just looks easier than the other, and it's just because it's a familiar comfort and it's something that you know. The unknown is where you break free, because that's where it's scary. And fear is an illusion that's been put into your mind, body, and frequency to keep you stuck and stagnant. Your frequency really is abundance. Your frequency is love and authenticity, because love is not an emotion, it is a state of being. Plain and simple. We are the abundance we seek. We are the abundance we seek. I want you to repeat this. We are the abundance we seek. We are the abundance we seek. Why? Because we are limitless. We are powerful. And we are sovereignly free. Plain and simple. We are sovereignly free. We are limitless and we are powerful. Why do you think the world tries so hard to keep you powerless? Why would something try so hard to keep you powerless if you already were? I mean, just basic thoughts there. Anyway, how'd I digress? Let's get back to me. So, in my journey, now 100% holistic, my job fired me in March for not sleeping with them. April, I bought my car, and May 1st, I moved into my car. I purged everything I owned, and I moved into the car. And I was super excited, and I felt like I was unburdening myself of so many things. I just was so elated and felt amazing. Was excited to go camping. The first night I bolted out and I went to the coast. It didn't work out as well because I wasn't understanding the parks, like them shutting the gates, and that, you know, I'd have to make reservations and get a code or whatever online type of thing. So I slept in my car, and then I ended up having to purge more stuff out of my car and whatever, which was good. And then we got a tent, and then I pitched a tent all by myself, and yada, yada, yada. And we camped for a week, and it was great. And I really didn't do a lot of social media because I didn't have internet. Good, bad, or indifferent, I don't really know anymore. Probably better if I just would release it, I guess. I don't know. What's the other thing? Where was I going with this? I don't know. Oh, so my plan was to head down the Key West. But that didn't really work out because you can't really be a nomad in Key West. So then I ended up in Naples, and Naples was great. But I kept getting nudged that I couldn't stay there, that I had to leave. Had to, should, whatever. We have to follow our intuition. That is your path. That is your higher self telling you it's time for change. Like if you're getting antsy or whatever like that, and you've been doing the same stuff over and over and over again for years and decades or whatever, And it's just not changing. You have to be the change. Nothing is forever. This whole buy a house, white picket fence, and all this kind of stuff, and have your ducks in a row is an attachment and a lie. We're not supposed to have that much attachment. You know, we build communities. You want to build a home, you build a community where we all farm together and we prosper and all that, right? But nothing is, you can still move around type of thing. It shouldn't be like the land is free, right? If everybody could just respect it. When we start possessing stuff, we make attachments to things, for one. And then we get comfortable in the fact that we don't challenge ourselves or maybe confront it. I don't know. I don't know really where I'm going with this. I'm kind of getting downloads to say at the same time, so. What was my point? Where were we going with this? Well, because, yeah, it was been a journey. So I've had basically, I already did a dark night of the soul shadow work between December and February. That was fun. Then this summer, it was just another dark night of the soul. I'm an Aries sun, I'm a Pisces moon, I'm a Gemini rising, I have Virgo in my 5th house. I got Lilith in Scorpio, you know, I got Aries in my 12th house. Like, I went through it this summer with the energy, the planets, all of it. But it was purging the character. It was purging my identity, the lack of mindset, lack of all of it, the program, the scarcity, the lack, the fear, all of it. That's all a program. None of that is real. There is no scarcity. It is our perception of it. There is more than enough to go around because we create it. We are the abundance, and we have to believe that to attract that. We have to truly believe that to attract that. And I had to purge my character, and that's been a process. That started in May. Because that whole month of May, I was in Florida, and I kind of was in the ego in a way of, I'm 100% holistic. I'm alright. Like, I'm good. Like, not I'm good, but I'm, like, there's not much more to do, right? Like, I think I was under the impression that, like, I already purged my character or something. Like, I did it. And then it was like, nah, all right, well, we're going to test you. Like, this whole, like, move into your car. The universe is like, move into your car. I'm like, okay. Because everyone's all like, you know, this is a choice. And I'm like, yeah, it's a choice in the fact that, like, it's a means to an end. There's no difference than an apartment or whatever like that. You know, it's a roof over your head. The only difference is this one moves. And it's a little smaller. However, where was I? Shit. Oh, yeah. So purging the character. So, because as I stayed in Florida, I realized that living nomadically in Florida isn't as much of a beach bum as I wanted it to be. I wanted to travel the coast. I wanted to be along the water, and in Florida it's not really like that. It's very not dog friendly in a lot of it. And the more south you go, the worse Florida is. I'm sorry, I said what I said. Miami Beach is trash. Anyway, so I got into survival. I went back into survival mode when I transitioned to move back in my car. Even though, I'm 100% holistic and I'm, in, 5D consciousness or whatever, I started kind of floundering in the fact of the lack of mindset or the little bit of, oh no, are you gonna, like, the little bit of doubt, like the program, it doesn't matter. It's all it is a mustard seed. They say it takes a mustard seed of faith. Well, it also takes a mustard seed of fear to go either way. So I was still fighting do you call it the program, the demons or whatever, and trying to find my way and listen to be guided. And it guided me onto the Pacific and onto the West Coast, which is astonishing and amazing. And I am so gracious and grateful that I'm here for that. It's amazing when you listen to your intuition, truly listen to your intuition, and follow it where it takes you. And that's the surrender. The surrender is truly listening to that voice that tells you you need to walk away, or you need to get another job, or you need to stay put, you need to get some rest. Listen to that voice. That voice is your higher self trying to help you navigate your world. When you feel change is coming or whatnot, it is. And stop fighting it, because change is essential for your growth to evolve and to ascend, which is what we want to do, because we are energy. We already transcend. We need to ascend when this plant body deceases, right? Your plant body will not live forever. Your plant body can live for quite a long time, but your plant body will eventually decease. It will go, right? I mean, I don't think anybody really wants to be on this plane forever. And that's not the goal. The goal is to align yourself fully. Anyway, so I went through a massive purging of the character. May was horrendous going into June, where I ended up in Tennessee for a few days. Then I ended up in Colorado. And I felt nothing but uncomfortableness, and I wouldn't say fear. It wasn't fear. It was an energy of, I don't belong here. Like, this is not a fit. This is not a fit. I don't belong here. This isn't home. This isn't home. This isn't home. And I think that's what I was getting lost in too, because I think I was looking for a home versus just traveling. Excuse me. Well, confirmation on that, I guess, right? I was looking for my next stationary home. Even though I was in the mind frame of, hey, I'm just going to go camping and, whatever. I was still looking for that place that I fit. And I found it. But the thing that I had to learn was, even though we find a comfortable place to fit and live and love and beautiful, we still have to evolve and we still have to change. Weather is going to change, and way I live is not going to be formatted for the weather that is in this location. So I am going to have to now travel south, which works out to be beautiful, because I will be traveling down the coast, which is what I wanted to do in Florida, which I'm going to be able to do now. And more beaches will be welcoming my dog, which is amazing. Because that's the whole point, right? I don't want to do this without him. I'm bringing him for a reason. Like, he's with this. He's with me for this. Like, people are like, you're single? No, I'm not single. I have a dog. I have a dog. I have a dog. Freddie. Look at the camera, Freddie. Freddie, you just did look at the camera. You stopped looking at the camera. Stop. Anyway, so yeah. I apologize, YouTube, if I'm not like looking at you, because my phone is there. Maybe I should put the phone up and then you'll be able to like, it'll seem like I'm looking at you. Does that make sense? See, nah, see, that's gonna block you though, right? Yeah, see, that blocks you. Damn. Dang. Oh, but that might work. That might work. Oh. I have, oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad my hand was there. For the love. All right. I have struggled with sugar addiction for most of my life, and I am at the point in my life where okay. Ugh. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. Apologize. I have struggled with sugar addiction for most of my life. I am at the point in my life where I really want to change and get healthy, but I keep resorting back to my addiction. Do you have any advice? Yes. Okay, so your addiction is just an unhealthy coping mechanism. Are we all hearing me? Addictions are unhealthy coping mechanisms. That is all. That is all. It's a comfort. It's literally a comfort. It is something that you think makes you feel good. Mentally, physically, whatever. Your mind, it releases an endorphins and whatever. And sugar is such a, yeah. Anyway, so sugar was actually, one of the last things to go for me. So my sugar journey of purging holistically. All right. So my holistic purge of, okay. Alcohol was first, nicotine, chicken and pork, processed foods, and became all kind of ground meat, any kind of like that. The sugar, yeah, that was processed food. So sugar left with processed food, except. I was still eating a pint of gelato, right? Was it a pint? Whatever it is, the gelato right before bed, really. You know, that's healthy. Anyway, I'd have it every night. It was my comfort food, okay? So I'd have gelato. The second ingredient was sugar, okay? Even my daughter's like, Ma, it's the second ingredient sugar. I went, it's the only sugar I eat. It was the only sugar I ate. Now, I had to give that up. When I gave that up, I didn't give up sugar because I found Swedish butter cookies that only had like 3 or 4 ingredients in it. And, yeah, one of them was sugar. Still wasn't clicking for some reason. I bought them. I liked them. They were like, I'm like, yeah, da, da, da. I finally put them down. So what I'm saying is the sugar has to go in increments. So what you keep reaching for the most will be the last thing to go, right? But you can make sure you can get rid of the sugar and everything else, okay? Feed the parasite, feed the machine for a minute, whatever, until you can mentally overcome it as well, right? But within 4 days, you will start feeling better once you minus sugar out of your body. Your energy will be different. You will not be as irritable. You will have clarity in your mind. It's just like when you change your toothpaste or you stop drinking out of plastic. The clarity alone in just detoxing your body is miraculous. I can't. Which is why I am spreading awareness in what I do at the end of the day. Because Everybody's looking for that miracle, and you are the miracle you're looking for. You are the miracle you're looking for, guys. You are the miracle you're looking for. You're also the reason why you are stuck where you are. And that's not saying that you are wrong or bad. That's saying that it's only you that's going to be able to save you. You are the only one that can do the work and bring yourself out of it. Change your perspective and heal your body. No one can do that for you. And we can't stay in anger or being mad at people that put poison in our food because we just don't eat that food. No one's putting a gun to your head to eat that poison. You're choosing to out of either complacency, ignorance, or whatnot. I resort back to honey and maple syrup is healthy because it's natural, right? But then go back to craving all sugar. It's a vicious cycle. Okay, so limit your maple syrup. Make sure your honey is completely organic and natural and not from the supermarket, preferably, because that's not honey. That's why you're having a sugar addiction. If you're buying honey in the supermarket as well as your maple syrup, you might want to look at the ingredients on the back because you're probably still injecting sugar. But yeah, honey will actually, what is it? If you freeze it? No. Okay. Quick trick. Honey. Put a little bit of honey in, on a plate or like a cup, right? A bowl. A cup. And then put some water on top of it and let it sit and swirl it around. And if the honey makes a honeycomb, it's real honey. If it doesn't make a honeycomb, it's complete syrup. All right. So as for that, you don't go back to the sugar. You actually stand in your boundaries towards yourself. Boundaries aren't just for other people. Boundaries are for yourself. Boundaries are respect for oneself, plain and simple. Boundaries are respect for oneself. I can't integrate that enough. Boundaries are for respect, are for oneself. They are respect for oneself. They are not for anyone else. It is how you respect yourself, what you enable, and what you do not. So, yeah. Do you know the best sweetener you can have is dates? Start baking some sweet potato, cacao brownies and add dates, and you will never crave sugar again. There you go. Sweet potatoes, cacao, cinnamon, and dates. Of course, you know, add some nutrition in there, like, you know, now I'm like, oh, put some chai seeds in there, some flax seeds. Oh, it'd be amazing. Put some oats in them. I'm going a little crazy. I never thought I'd be a granola person either. Because that's the thing. I wasn't this way. You know what I'm saying? I was married for 17 and a half years. Okay? I have two children. Married, I served in the military. I've been to prison. I have done it all. I went to Catholic school. I went to every institution you can. I was diagnosed with Crohn's in 6th grade. I was in the hospital for 2 months of that. I was in a mental ward when I was 16 for suicide. You name it, I've done it. I have the receipts, and that's why I spread awareness and why I teach. I hit my ascension journey in, well, literally, I would say probably about 2016, but 2018 is when the frying pan and the universe went, we're done. She's not listening. Wake her up. Wake her up. Still didn't wake me up. I still fought for like 2-3 months. I wanted to like take my own and be like, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. I don't want to play anymore. But I'm still here. Mainly because of my children. But then it ended up having to be for myself. You can't stay for anyone but yourself, okay? You can't heal for anyone but yourself. I will try some dates. I know a lot of people like dates with butter or peanut butter. Oh yeah, you could do peanut butter. Oh, peanut butter, sweet potatoes, dark, 100% cacao, chocolate, cinnamon, and add some dates. They'll be the best brownies in the world. You can even buy date syrup where it's like already done for you. But yeah, you have a blender. Get some full, raw, organic dates and blend them up. Or, you know, whatever. Make your own syrup or put them in your brownies just as they are. But yeah, dates are absolutely amazing, and I never thought that I would eat dates. I never thought that I would eat half the stuff that I'm eating right now. Because I've always been very fussy. But, now granted, I haven't really, you know, tried tofu yet, or anything like that. But I was getting downloads back before I, you know, moved into my car. Let's say back in the winter, where I've been learning about food and the fact that food is part of the addiction. It is part of the attachments. We don't need this food. We don't need to eat 3 times a day. And we are not eating what we need to eat. 2 cloves a day keeps the doctor away, by the way. I eat one when I get up, and then I'll have the other one like throughout the day. They take a little bit of getting used to eat raw, but other than that, they are hands down amazing. I don't know. I think I need to open up that window. I just did a parasite cleanse, and cloves were a big part of it. All right, so your parasites are a part of you. Your body is a plant. You have bugs on your face now. You have bugs on your face. You have bugs going in your eyes. You have bugs up your nose. You have bugs crawling all over you that you cannot see. Okay? I don't know if school still teaches you that or not, but it's true. Your parasites don't really ever go away because your parasites are the body producing stuff to get rid of the poison. Okay? So you're getting rid of the poison. That's what you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of the chemicals. A spoonful of papaya seeds a night will do that. Put castor oil in your belly button as well. Now you're doubled up. Cantaloupe seeds are good. And apricot seeds handle the big seed. Yeah, apricot has C in it, huh? Maybe that's a clue. Anyway. So yeah. Again, I am 100% holistic, and I am a holistic coach. What does that mean exactly? That means everything. Your hair, your skin, your internal, your mental, your emotional, your clothes, your cleaning products, your shoes, your environments, your music, your TV shows. Everything. Absolutely everything. Is it intimidating? Yes. Is it freeing? Yes, yes, yes. Is it the only way? Yes. There is no questions. There is no questions. You, at this point, you don't get a choice. Like, if you're going to be complacent, then you shouldn't be in my life. Plain and simple, right? Because if you're going to be complacent, then why are we complaining? Don't complain about your life if you choose complacency, right? Anyway, so I am amazing. How are you, my love? So anyway, I've been dealing with a lot of dark night of the soul type of thing here, in the fact of back to letting it go of purging my character and all that. And the ego is the lack of mindset. It's the lack of mindset. It's the fear. It's letting the program take over. It's letting the program make you question your intuition. That's what the program does. If you're questioning or you don't know what to do, then don't do anything, first and foremost, right? Second, if you're questioning something that you want to do, just do it. Because if the questions are, oh, maybe it's not a good idea, but you don't have anything substantial to say it's not a good idea, then it's really just the program trying to tell you to stay put and to stay stagnant and not to change, right? Freedom is on the other side of the unknown. Freedom is on the other side of you releasing and surrendering and just going with the flow. Again, I think these are words for my ears that I need to hear. I love when Infinite, talks through me, to me. I like that best. I rather be talked to through my own voice so I can actually hear it versus in just my head. Because in my head, it gets lost sometimes. So, Chiron, you have you have balance coming in. Yeah, there's some balance coming in and some gifts. Yes. So, Oracle, Tarot, all of it. These are tools and conduits of me reading energy. Because what is energy? Energy is us. That is our soul. We are all energy. We are all frequency. I am not going to give you your fortune because your future is not set in stone, first and foremost. You can change any of it. You are the creator of your world. I use these cards to channel the energy down, so it is most specific to aligning you with your ego and your higher consciousness, because we are visual creatures. So visuality and confirmations, all the cards are really are true confirmations coming from your higher self and our energy as a collective. Okay, the cards aren't so much the magic, we are. Okay, we hold the magic, not the cards. We are the power of the world, nothing else. Same with money. That's the whole key to bringing in abundance, right? At the end of the day, money is you. You are the abundance you are seeking. So money should have no problem just meeting you where you are. It should be breaking down doors to get to you, right? Because you are vibing that high. How'd I digress? Anyway, yeah, so if you get readers that are constantly like, oh my god, you're being they're regretting you, or they're this, or they're that, feeding your drama, they aren't really They're channeling a lower level. Does that make sense? They're keeping you in your ego. Karmic balance. You have a few things to balance in your world. So, once you start your ascension journey, you're not ignorant anymore. So the choices you make in your life are now on a karmic balance. Your intentions and your integrity. You do harm on someone else, you're conscious of that. That's your intention. That's a karmic balance. When you do something out of selfishness, that's a karmic balance. When you do not respect your own body, that is a karmic balance. Your body is a thing. Your body is a plant. Your body is a part of you, but your body is not you. Capiche? So your body needs to be respected. What's happening here? I don't know what's happening. It feels like it went different color. Oh. What's going on, YouTube? What are you doing to me? So, karmic balance. And that's what keeps, kind of in a cycle, right? Like, it matters what you do. It's karmic balance. But you also have to balance your feminine and masculine within yourself. That's the sun and moon. Oh, we were going to open that window, right? Yeah, we're going to have to go for a ride. I can't necessarily, turn it right off. Let's see. Oh, would that make it better? I kind of want to shut this, but I kind of want to shut that. Like, will that make it better? Yes, exactly, Coastal. Exactly. So why are you in your masculine? You're in your masculine because your masculine survival. All right, so quick lesson. Your astrology chart is the chart to your life. It is the guide, the manual. It is a massive instruction thing for you. It has a lot of knowledge. Your sun sign is your masculine identity and character that you are indoctrinated and conditioned to play. Okay? You have to release that masculine. Your masculine is the warrior, is the doer, is the protector, is the, the masculine, right? The true masculine. Your feminine is your moon sign, and that is your nurture, your home, your foundation, your safety, your wisdom, all of it, right? Double Taurus. Interesting. So you're dealing with a lot of karmic balance, Coastal. You're dealing with a lot of karmic balance. A lot of past karmic balance. A lot of generational karmic balance. Your signs pretty much tell you that. You really look at your birth chart, you'll know exactly why you've been through the trauma you have, and all of the lessons and whatnot. And in a way, what's to come. Because there is kind of there is a script in a way, but we can break the box. And what I talk about. Anyway, so you need to align with your moon. Your moon is what you need to identify with. Your moon sign is what you identify with. Once you start your journey, you need to just identify with your moon sign. You are not that sun sign anymore. Type of mentality. Your rising sign is your childhood, by the way. It's your inner child. Oh, I love when I get like pieces of my tea in my... How? That's all I'm saying. I'm fine with it if it was tea, but I can't tell if it's tea or not. Yeah, it's tea. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah. Our survival is in our masculine because our masculine is the getter, is the protector, is all of it. It's the warrior. But we're conditioned for it. We have to remind ourselves that we are safe. And one of the big things is in your meditation, say, I am safe. I am safe in my stillness and I am safe to be still. I am safe in my stillness and I am safe to be still. I am safe in my stillness and I am safe to be still. You enjoy Taurus better because that's what you truly are, right? Okay, so our feminine is our core. It's the foundation, hence the home, hence why it feels better to you. I'm a Pisces moon, so I can relate. I identified with Aries all throughout my life. Aries is war. I wonder why my life was so wonderful. And talk about a temper. Girl. And anger does nothing but burn yourself. But the emotions are so strong sometimes, you know? Like you just are like, oh my God. The problem is we don't feel the emotions. We get them and then we just like try to get rid of them as fast as we can because it's so uncomfortable and we can't stand it instead of just transmuting it and processing it. I think that one was for me. What's going on, YouTube? Why are we getting darker and darker? Is it just the shadow of the light? Right? Or is Big Pharma shutting me down? Like, I didn't think I said anything that Big Pharma would be like... Is it me? Or is it just a tablet? Like, what's going on here? I just feel like the lighting on here is, like, so weird. Maybe it's me. I can't really see myself. It's me. It's me. No, and I can sit back here. Why am I all up in there? I want to sit back here. Oh, that's much better back here. Oh, screw this. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh, this is even better. Since we're not doing any readings, of course, no. This would be a good sit-up. Oh, you are streaming. Yes. Yes. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah. Anyway, one of the reasons why I do my streaming is for this, though. It's for true questions of real learning. Because I can make videos all day long. But if it's not on certain topics or what you need specifically, then that's not going to help you, right? I'm here to spread awareness, and that's why I do the lives. And subscriptions will get you daily guidance because I am live daily. So yeah. Subscription here on Instagram will get you daily guidance and car reads. But if you would like any kind of personal sessions, they're all linked in my website and my profile. If you would like to put your name, I will pull some cards. But Coastal, I'm going to pull some cards for you. I feel like that's a confirmation there. Yeah, YouTube had me dark. YouTube made me dark. YouTube had me on dark. Why did YouTube have me on dark? What's the app doing? Like, that's messed up, man. All right, what do we have for Coastal? What is Coastal's higher self want her to know? Okay, so you're a runner. You feel like you run away from your feelings. You're running away from people to protect yourself. You are scared because you don't want to get hurt again. And the thing is, it's not the person hurting you, it's you enabling the person, but you don't think so. Not even sure what 5D is. You know you're on your way and you're close to it, but you're like, okay, I'm not in 3D, but what the hell is 5D? 5D is dimension. It is your consciousness. It is alignment. Your 3D is level 1, and that is face value, plain and simple. What you see is what you get. Level 4D consciousness is awareness. It's divergence. It's when you start asking the questions and you start actually going, oh, that doesn't make any sense. 5D is actual alignment, when you align your mind, body, and soul as one and with your higher consciousness, with infinite. It's literally rapture. 5D is rapture. I can't describe it any other way. When I came online and I aligned completely with infinite and my entire being and chakras, it was rapture. And that's only 5D. We go up to 9. I was like, oh my God, okay, I kind of understand now. And I also understand why a world would try to convince you you're so powerless when you are the most powerful thing in the world. Megan. I love that, Megan. All right, Megan. So, yes, your relationships that you have around you are mirrors. That of what you're lacking or what you're enabling and hiding, really. You want the other deck. So, yes, 5D is activated with all of it. You have to detox your body as well. You can't reach 5D in a poisoned vessel. Let me pull some more cards and we'll go through the labyrinth of it psychology-wise. What do I got? I got mirror, reflection. Yes, 11-11 again. So that was 11 and 1, and I got 11-11 again, which is your higher self telling you the reflection. your soulmate, which is you, your higher self. Activate your heart chakra. Trust in oneself. This is your catalyst. Yes. Oh, dear God. Okay. Hi. How are you? I love that this doesn't want to stay. Oh, jeez. 11/11 is my birthday. That's hysterical. That's hysterical. Maybe you're my soulmate. Anyway. Oh, okay. You also got 23. We have stress, loss, fatigue, illness. And then you have your inner identity. You need to ground to find your balance with 4. Mother Earth is screaming to you. Let go. Surrender. Surrender your fatigue, your illness, and all that. Release the sugar. You already know what you have to do. Seriously, you already know what you have to do. Okay. All right. We're going to leave that there. Because we're going to go into... I made a video of it. I don't know if I posted it yet on YouTube. I'm dealing with Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok right now, and I'm not going to lie. Doing it myself and not having an AI or a system actually post my stuff or do the work for me is a little mind-boggling. Like, it's a lot. Maybe I just make it a lot. Anyway. It's a job, all right. Okay. All right. Megan, you ready? So, we are all in a game. We are in a game, and it is a matrix, and it is a labyrinth. What does GAME stand for? Growth, awareness, mental exploration. And in your labyrinth psychology, you have 3 levels, 6 chapters, and 9 dimensions. In your matrix, you have 7 layers. Let's do the layers of the matrix first and foremost, because that's what you have to break out of. Where did I write that down? Where are you, honey bunny? Where is my 7 layers? That ain't it. Where did I write it? I literally just made a video. I've written it. Where is it? What is all this? What is all this? This isn't even it. But it's more writing. Oh, we found some more. Well, that ain't it either. Oh, bear with me. I'm literally like, I don't even understand. Where are you? Where is it? I know it's in here. There's no other place to, this is the notebook. This is my book. This is this is where it is. This is where I write it. Where is it? Again, not it. I will fold you. I'll fold you. This is incredible, man. I don't even understand. Please make this make sense. Seriously, please make this make sense. Yo, this doesn't even remotely make sense. I think I need a little bit of organization. I think I need an assistant. Okay. Yeah, it's not here. That's what I'm saying. It's in this. I wrote it down. Where is it? I'm glad I made a video of it, but holy, I can't even. I don't want to misquote what I got downloaded. This is insane, man. I don't even understand this right now. Oh, I'm getting really frustrated right now. What the hell, man? This doesn't even make sense. I wrote it down. Obviously, because I don't have it to memory. This is unbelievable. Beyond myself right now. I don't have any other books that would be in. That's where I'm literally blown away right now. And I know it will come back. I'll find it. Whatever. Anyway. I agree. Online work using more than one platform. Oh, yeah. 7 layers of the Matrix. Ah. Your balance. Just everything, right? Okay. 1 is ancestral programming in your DNA, which is your frequency, mind, body, and soul. It's all of it. Our DNA is not something that you that is locked in. You can change. You are not the body. Remember that. You are the frequency, you are the energy, and you are powerful. All right. So, 2 is childhood conditioning in your nervous system. Your nervous system is a massive key. If your nervous system isn't healed, you won't go anywhere. It's spinning your tires in dirt. Plain and simple. It's why you can't manifest either. If your nervous system is stuck in survival, you will be stuck in survival, no matter what you keep mantraing or affirming. 3 is your social programming in your mind. What is that? That is the subconscious program. How, why, coulda, woulda, shoulda. 4 is the somatic armoring in your body. When we say armoring, it's because your body is an armor, but what it's doing to you is making it a prison because it's lowering your frequency all the way down. To what? Shame, guilt, and fear. 5 is the frequency mismatch in your field. Same thing. Well, not same thing, but it's more chaos, right? It's bringing chaos in versus the clarity. 6 is your quantum collapse through fearful observation. So, again, you now are applying fear and believing into it. So, now you are not in any kind of quantum dimension or anything. You are being locked into what? Level 1 3D awareness, which is face value. 7 is your energetic chase instead of a magnetic being. You're chasing what you want. You are looking outside of yourself. You are feeling that you have to acquire things outside of yourself for you to be anything. All of that is false and a lie. You are everything you need and nothing is missing. Love is not an emotion, it is a state of being. So you're chasing something that you already are from someone else that isn't going to give it to you because you haven't given it to yourself. You have to learn who you are. Be alone with oneself, remember, and truly love. And that is the 7 layers of prison, each one reinforcing each other, creating an almost inescapable poverty matrix, which is the lack there mindset of us and our power and our worth and all of it. But once you see it, you can shift. So that's the 7 layers of the conditioning, indoctrination, and chemical enhancement that you go through, that you have to break out of. So give yourself grace, because this isn't something that happens overnight. It didn't happen to you overnight, and you're not going to be able to undo it overnight. This was years. This was, from birth on. This was institutionalized from school, from parents, from family, from friends, from jobs, from all of it. Okay? Now, the labyrinth of your mentality, of your psychology, because this is a psyops game and this is 3D kind of illusion type of thing, because, matter and all this doesn't really exist. You're in an illusion type of thing. Self-healing, self-love, nervous system regulation are the main factors. So, self-healing, yes. You heal mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We heal. And we heal naturally. Yes. And you are the only one to do that. That is self-love aware as well, because you now are respecting yourself and respecting your body and putting yourself first. And again, love is not an emotion. Your nervous system is a massive key, but that goes in with healing your body holistically. Okay? You still have to do the shadow work, because you still have to unplug subconsciously from all of the programming that you are still believing and giving validation to. In the labyrinth itself, there are 3 layers, 6 chapters, and 9 dimensions. But the dimensions go from 3 to 11. And it's really funny because each level has 2 chapters and 3 dimensions. literally like Tesla knew. Math is a huge thing in this psyops and a big decoder of things, as well as the English language is acronyms, and the truth is right there in front of you. You just have to decipher it. I have a video on that as well. So, level 1 is your program. It's the rabbit stage. Level 2 is the butterfly, which is remembrance. And then level 3 is ascension, which is the phoenix stage. The chapters in level 1, which is the program, which is where we all start. No one starts in any other part but level 1, 3D consciousness. No one has a heads up. Everyone starts in the same place. Whether you fall under the veil or not is another story. But the chapter in level 1 is, your chapters are cycles and patterns and accountability and shadow work. And again, there is no race and there is no time. Time doesn't exist. So give yourself grace. These shadow work, these accountability things are going to be relationships in your life. And if you don't break away from them or change to certain patterns and still enable other ones, they will still carry on to the next relationship or whatever. So you will still be stuck in that chapter. Does that make sense? You have to break out of the entire cycle and pattern of enabling that you have done to actually graduate from there. Thank you for saying we are not broken. It feels like it's been forever since I've caught you live. Hi, Melody. Yes, because I haven't been. YouTube has been kind of a pain. Ever since I moved in my car, YouTube decided to disown me. I don't really know. The whole, like, we're not going to monetize you, whatever like that. I don't know. It just hasn't been really, I don't know. YouTube's been going through a thing. Or I have. I don't know. Me and YouTube have not been aligned. They're still messing with me. Yeah, a little bit. But it's because, it's run by, medicine. And they don't like what I have to say. But I've been shifting it a little. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But I will be live now daily. They don't want the truth. No, they don't want the truth. Here's the thing. And I've caught myself in this loop. And this loop needs to change. They don't want the truth because that's the game. We're not allowed to really shout out the truth too much, right? Because that's cheating. So, in a way, me spreading awareness is kind of cheating. I'm going to cheat because I think they cheat. They like to poison us. So, Anyway. TikTok is probably going away, even if it's not. Thank you. Even if it's not, YouTube is back on the schedule. And so is Instagram. So, daily lives. Again, daily lives, daily guidance, everything else is linked in the profile. And yeah, I'm back, babe. So thanks, Melody, for the support. And thank you for still being here with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I stayed single for 9 years to release from past relationships. Yes, and so singleness is not a bad thing, right? Being alone is where we do our healing, okay? Plain and simple. When we are alone or being lonely are two different things. When you're lonely, that means you aren't happy with yourself. You're not okay with sitting with yourself. And no, we are not broken. None of us are broken. We are not broken. We are not bad. And we are not sinful. We are not guilty, fearful, shameful, or any of that. All of that's been projected onto you and lied to you. Why is something telling you that you're so powerless? Because you're that powerful. Do you understand? So, yes, a lot of healing. But, again, I am walking evidence that you can heal. So if there's any lack of hope, if there's any lack of like, oh, or like dismay of like, that's so much to do, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it too. All right? I am walking evidence that our bodies heal, our emotions and our minds unplug, and that we spiritually align and come back into our own energy. Are you reading your notes or a book? Just my notes, babe. I haven't gotten any books out yet. Working on it. I'm still in one step at a time, right? But yeah, I need to get these books out. I need to get all of them out, and yeah, I don't know. I need some organization right now. But yeah, no, I'm reading my notes, and I did make a video of it, but I think I gotta make another one. I don't know where I left off. Oh, Megan. Okay, so in level 1, when you're in cycles and patterns, which we were talking about, and then you have accountability and shadow work. So to break the patterns and cycles, you have to go through chapters of accountability and chapters of shadow work. When I say chapters of shadow work, that's the dark night of the soul. That's when it feels like you're being isolated, where nothing's going your way, or, you know, you just have to be alone, or it just feels like you're alone. You're alone for a reason. You're alone to sit with yourself. You're alone to reflect. Your higher self is trying to tell you, sit. Look around you. Focus. You're living in your emotion. Get out of the emotion, right? Reflect. Why are you in this emotion? Where is this emotion coming from? Where is this energy coming from? Where is your energy going? Take accountability. Realize that the only one that's responsible for your human vessel is you. You just weren't told that. When you're born, the only responsibility you have is you. No one else. You. Your body, your vessel, your avatar to navigate this wonderful world that we live in. The dimensions that we have in level 1 are 3, 4, and D. I said this earlier in the live. 3D is face value, plain and simple. What you see is what you get, right? 4D is awareness, where you're divergent and start asking questions. And you're doing the work. That's where the shadow work and the accountability really comes in. Because now you're in 4D and you are like, oh, I see the patterns and cycles that I was running around in circles. Oh, I can fix those. I just have to change. I have to shift my perspective in the fact of realizing none of this is personal, and these are challenges and obstacles that I have to navigate and flow through, like the water that I am. 5D is alignment. When you realize and that you've actually detoxed your body, because 4D is not quick in the fact that you have to actually start really taking accountability in detoxing your body. Start with your water, no plastic, change your toothpaste. Everything is linked in my holistic community. Everything I use, you'll be supporting your neighbors. Most of them are on Etsy. I just made it easy because it's everything I use, so confirmation, you don't have to go searching. I get my toothpaste through Rose Boutique, all natural. Your skincare, your hair care, your supplements, your toilet paper, your feminine hygiene, Megan. Feminine hygiene, all linked. Cotton clothing as well. Dog food, laundry detergent, goat milk. You have to detox your body. Again, you do this in segments, right? Because we have attachments to everything. We literally have attachments to everything. Everything we use on our body, everything we do is attachments, it's chemicals, it's all of it. Anyway, so 5D is alignment, mind, body, and soul. And with your higher self, infinite, all. Now you leveled up to level 2. That doesn't mean it's easier. It doesn't. Level 2 is your remembrance, though, because now you're at 5. Now you're aligned. Now you're getting your hits, your intuition. You're aligning. You're moving. You're shaking. You're flowing, right? But you have to remember truly who you are, because you're still kind of in that identity that, not that you're attached to, per se, but it's still your identity, because you haven't really stepped out of the complete indoctrination. Does that make sense? Your chapters in level 2 is the rebirth, is the purge of the character, because you still are carrying around the character, unaware, right? The balance and the authenticity is the next chapter of that as well, because once you step out of your identity, you still have to maneuver yourself around this game, this matrix with people and everything like that. And still stay in your genuine vibration and authenticity, which is not that easy, because this world likes to keep you lower. They don't want to see that, right? Your dimensions for level 2 is 6, 7, and 8. 6 is growth and balance. 7 is evolving. What is evolving? Evolving is taking these lessons and taking a step up and changing the perspective. You can do that every day, right? We can evolve every day. And then 8D is the transformation. 8D is when you actually are the butterfly. You've crystallized and broken out of the cocoon. You have shaken the entire character identity. It no longer exists. And you actually can transmit any energy that's coming into your body now or around you. Realize that even if it is yours, you can transmute it. But that you aren't these programs. You aren't these woulda, coulda, shoulda, you better, or you not, like, you're none of that. You are beyond that. You are infinite. You are energy. You aren't of this world, nor should we be. Level 3 is the ascension. It is the phoenix stage. You have now passed through rabbit and butterfly. You are now on level 3. Woo! You think you made it? We don't know yet. I think that might be where I'm at. Level 3, you have 2 chapters here. And what I got downloaded to me, I feel like it could be more elaborated. I feel like it's a little vague. I'm not sure. But to me, so the chapters are empowerment and alchemy. So alchemizing and manipulating and multiplying, actually using our energy and utilizing it. We can do magical things once we know how to use our energy. And spiritual warrior. So expanding the energy and really, truly, like I said, the spiritual warrior is what? The narrative and everything that's fighting and trying to pull everyone's energy and attention away. We can actually transmute that as a collective, even one by ourselves. And as we all do that, we collectively change it. Does that resonate? Anyway. The dimensions in level 3 are 9, 10, and 11. Universal love is 9D, higher purpose. 10D is divine order. That is your wholeness. That is true divinity right there. And 11 is enlightenment. 11D, you are done, man. Like, there is The Matrix can't even hold you remotely. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm in level 3 now. I haven't even quite got there yet. That's why it's still vague to me. I think that's why level 3 is so, like, there but not there. Felt like I struggled with it for a bit to write it down. Be the magician. Yes, be the magician. 100%. So, but the thing is, again, everything's in perception. So everything that I'm saying is going to resonate with everyone on a different level and a different way of thinking about it. When I say be the magician, people are going to think of a real magician pulling out a rabbit out of a hat and like magic tricks and, oh, I can move things with my mind, or I can just, bring in manifestations. That's not the magician. The magician is literally alchemy, because why? We are energy, and it's just transmuting the energy and changing the perspective. That is literally all it is. It's shifting, and it's shifting and remembering who you are. So the Akashic records that I know everyone hears about a lot. Again, everything you are seeing on social media and videos and whatnot, a lot of this is coded and worded in different things like astrology and yada, yada, yada. They are talking about you. You are the astrology. You are all the planets. You embody all of it, okay? So, I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. Just take things with a grain of salt, I guess, is really where I was going with that. I got lost. I know. I don't know. I got lost. Anyway, I am going to have to say goodbye to my YouTube, which I don't want to. But yeah, YouTube's at 7%. There's no way. You're never going to survive. You're never going to survive. I mean, it can't. It won't survive. I can plug it in right now, but it's, might save it for a second. All right, YouTubers. I love you. If you still would like to hang out for a bit, I am on the Instagram, which is linked in my website in the profile, or just find me on Instagram at the same name, Vibrancenergy. Or book a session. I have free time. Anyway, I have sessions available is what I meant to say. Anyway, Ashe, and I'll see you tomorrow.